Whether you've been burned by SEO, or stuck with results that won't budge, or you're just getting started and don't know really who to trust, I completely understand. Hey, my name is Jason Noel with Fule, and the next couple of minutes, I'm going to show you how we do SEO differently and why it works when others don't. Let's start with a real-world example. Century RV out of Longmont, Colorado came to us with one goal: drive more traffic that actually converts. They weren't showing up in nearby cities like Denver or Fort Collins or even Colorado Springs, and they weren't ranking for high-value terms that drive buyer intent. So we started with market research. What content was driving traffic, what pages are converting, what were the competitors using. Then we built a custom SEO strategy around those insights. In just 15 months, their traffic grew by 296%. They expanded to a second location and were acquired by Lazy Days RV for $22 million. I'll show you exactly how we did it, but first, let me show you the other side of the story. So I had a lady call me who is the owner of a small ship cruising company in Alaska, and she came to me after a ridiculously hard year. She was telling me that they used to get a ton of leads from their website, and after the last year, it was really hard, and they didn't have any leads, any traffic, or anything, and she didn't know what to do. She had called me and asked me to just take a look at the website and just see if I couldn't find anything. And so I ended up digging a little bit deeper and found the issue. Their website used to have 90 pages, and now it was cut down to 14. They had over 3,000 unique visitors prior, and now they're barely at 30. In addition to that, they had high authority backlinks from Fedora's, US Travel, massive national travel websites that all pointed to a 404 not found page. And what ended up happening, what I found is that they had a developer build a new website that looked amazing. When you looked at it, it looked really good. But here's the issue. They didn't do any research. They didn't analyze their market. They didn't see where the leads were coming from, where the traffic, doing backlinks, anything. They just built a brand new website that looked good, which ended up being a complete train wreck. And the results were 0 leads, invisible in search, and their business nearly shut down. These are two completely different outcomes, and they both come down to the same thing: both having a real-world strategy or not. So let's address the pink elephant in the room really quick. Is SEO dead? Not even close. People are still searching, and top rankings still drive the highest ROI, but SEO has changed. It's not about keyword stuffing, spammy backlinks, or writing a ridiculous 5,000-word article that nobody reads. And yes, AI is changing how people search. But here's what most people miss. AI still pulls from trusted websites. It still needs a source, and it still links to real authoritative content. And that's where AIO comes in, or at least that's what I'm calling it: artificial intelligence optimization. SEO isn't dying, it's evolving. At Fule, we optimize not just for Google, but for what people are searching for next. We structure content to feed AI tools and voice assistants. So whether it's SEO or AIO, one thing hasn't changed. You still need a site that connects with your perfect customer, no matter where they are in the customer process. That's where our strategy comes in. Let me show you how we actually do SEO. It starts with market research. We start with analyzing your traffic sources using Google Analytics and the Google Search Console. We research what's working for your competitors. Are they getting traffic from ads or specific keywords? Are they getting it from social networks? And how are their ads working? We spot national trends that you can capitalize on before they even reach your local market. Then we prioritize every opportunity based on your customer buying cycle. So we're not just driving traffic. We're building a content funnel that leads to conversions. Then we prioritize every opportunity based on the customer buying cycle. So we're not just driving traffic. We're building a content funnel that leads to conversions. Broad keywords for awareness, mid-funnel content for comparison shoppers, and to be honest with you, this was massive for Century RV, as they couldn't really rank for a competitor brand name like Airstream or any other brand. So what did we do? We created comparison pages and made their RV slightly edge out the competitor, thus ranking for their inventory and their competitors. The same thing can be done for every market, even house painting. You can talk about the paint used by your competitor and why your paint is better, and so on. And bottom of the funnel pages for ready to buy leads. Once the research is done, this is how we implement it on your website. We create or update key pages, we remove outdated pages or redirect where it's needed, and we write content that follows the proven sales flow with obviously an amazing hook, benefit-driven copy, a call to action, company explainer video, Google reviews, and testimonials. We'll also optimize for speed and mobile, add schema and AIO-ready structure, set up keywords, lead, and conversion tracking. The entire strategy is built to show clear, measurable growth over time. So if we compare this to what the cruise company's developers did, with no market analysis, no plan, no measurement, just a pretty site, it's the difference between guessing and growing. One of the biggest advantages of modern SEO is that you can attract the right people at the right time. At Century RV, we found that people searching for travel trailers for sale were still about 30 to 90 days out from buying. Compare that, though, to those searching for a 2025 Coachmen Catalina 243. They were ready to buy basically within 7 days. We built the content and funnels and spoke to both, and it changed the game. We used the same approach for the cruise company, building landing pages for specific excursions that they offered, and the same with local businesses. See, even with house painting, you have to go beyond saying house painting in whatever city, state, to rank for cabinets and ceilings and stairs and banisters and even more. That's how you start building depth, not just visibility. Whether you're recovering from a bad SEO experience or just wanting to get it right from the start, we'll build the plan rooted in research, driven by performance, and proven by results. Since 2008, we've helped hundreds of businesses grow using this exact strategy. We don't guess, we don't despair, and we don't drown you in jargon. We show our work, we track what's working, and we build systems that bring in leads. So if you're ready to stop chasing traffic and start seeing results, let's talk. Let's spark something great. Hit the button and let's get started.